Beautiful souls, love reading time. I'm doing how do they feel about you? So think of your special person, your person on your mind. And I pull some cards, and you got the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, I'm hearing magic. They see you as magic. This is really random and really old song, but could it be magic by Take That just came in my mind. So maybe they thought you were like, you know, you are magical and they were really lucky and magicked you in. I don't know, well, there's magic between you or whatever the case may be. I'm hearing that for a reason. But very kind, calm, loving, nurturing. They could see you as someone that looks after themselves, protecting themselves, if any of you in no contact. But the Empress is just pure love. This is very much a card of love. Sometimes this can represent that you're up on a pedestal. And I often see that. So your person might see that they're there and you're up there, which is never a good dynamic because you need to be equal when it comes to love. I'm hearing missing you. I am missing you at all. Oh, sorry, I can't sing. But that might be like they're telling themselves that they're not missing you. For some of you in no contact. There's a real energy of sadness around this though. So I feel I'm talking to someone, you're in a relationship that's starting to break down or has broken down or in no contact, or there's a lot of sadness and anxiety coming from this person's energy. You know, I took Cups, but it was in reverse. It's like they've lost this togetherness, this partnership, this coming together. I've got rainbow colours here, so you could be same sex, relationship, marriage, whatever the case may be. You know, all rainbows could be important to you in general, but they're missing that closeness. They're missing that togetherness. They don't have it anymore, and they sit up at night anxious about this. But you represent passion. I don't often like seeing the Knight of Wands, but when it comes to feelings, because it can be quite fleeting. For some of you, this might have been a quick, passionate thing. Or that could just represent, like I'm seeing fire, like a real burning passion. I'm not seeing it in its negative aspect, and I'm not a fan of the Knight of Wands in general. It's not normally the best. It's like quick passion, quick fire passion, but I'm just seeing all that burning and fire. So I think for this reading, it represents that burning passion that they have for you is what I'm hearing. Three of Pentacles, wanting to build, wanting to ground, wanting to come back into balance, but not listening to their intuition. The High Priestess is upside down, so this person's not listening to that inner voice. Let's do, why did this person come into your life? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see what the universe has to say. Teach you self-love is what I'm hearing. 333 on the timer, and I just had squirrels. That's really random. If you see a squirrel, a bit cold out there, but I'm sure they're still about in the next few days, or you just have, this is your reading. I'm hearing this was a really spiritual lesson. And I say this sometimes in my reading, pain is our greatest teacher. We are meant to have these trials in life. We're meant to have these tower moments where we have losses and, you know, losses of jobs, losses of people, you know, whatever it is that makes us feel like, oh my God, everything's crashing down, because it awakens us to our spiritual path. And I think for the right collective, this is why this came into your life. This is my highly spiritual card in the deck. We only learn through pain. We only grow through pain, sadly, in this world. And they brought you a big one here. a big pile of pain, a pile of happiness that turned into a pile of pain. And it was meant to shake your world. It was meant to rock your foundations so that, and I've got to say it, you let go and shift negative attachments, codependency, addictions, addictive behavior. I've got to say it, I'm seeing it, so that you shift this and you step into your place of self-worth and you step into your place of self-love and start to believe in yourself again. And you will, you'll pick up the rubble and you'll pick yourself back up and you'll rebuild your life. I'm feeling someone going through a divorce or something going on here. You could be, that could, it's been a major letdown here. And go on your spiritual path and learn and grow. And it's just really beautiful. It takes these painful things in life to throw us off our path and get us where we want to be. I don't even want to ask why, if there'll be contact or anything, or if you'll fix things, because that was the lesson of this card. But let's see what these cards have to say. Some patience, some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. There may be someone that interfered in this connection, but try and, manifestations coming up a lot. Try and get your set, be optimistic, divine timing. This was all divinely timed. This is divine intervention. There was a meaning and a reason for all of this, and things will play out if, as they have to be. And in the meantime, get into manifesting, your healing, your self-work, your self-growth. Practice affirmations. It takes 30 to 60 days to I'm just seeing manifest everywhere. 30 to 60 days to change a habit. If you get up each day and you do affirmations and you do meditations and you do all these things, it will change your thought pattern, and life will just naturally transform and you'll attract everything in that you need. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Remember, we're beings of love. We're just going back to our natural state. You realise that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love and expression. You're ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Go and get a bit of paper and write down what you want in a partner. Loyal, committed, faithful, all those traits that you want. And then focus on becoming those, because we attract what we are. I heard that this morning. I'm stealing it. But also, and if it's meant to be this person, it will. And if it's not, it won't. But you will grow in your self-love, become the person that you want to be. And that's win-win anyway. And stay optimistic, manifest your dreams in every way. Where you want to live, how you want to work, the imagination. They say that the universe doesn't comprehend the difference between reality and imagination. So what you imagine in a happy place, not in a fear and lack, in a happy place, will become a reality. So maybe start doing that for yourself. If you'd like to make a personal reading, my link's in my bio. I've got a special offer, £25 for a 20-minute pre-recorded tarot video. Link is on my profile. Love and light. Bye.